like to support the channel. Also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Balloon for Brian.
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto, too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
You're 34? Mm-hmm. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0, because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. Okay. There's no man in my life.
Okay. No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants?
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
Okay, so we were able to see what's wrong with this footage, right? So the brother went down the line. Obviously, I guess pretty much a lot of the women popped their balloon. And they went to ask the woman in the orange, why is it that you popped your balloon? She responded by stating that, it was the pants. She stated that she likes men to wear pants that are a little bit baggy. This is the same woman who also labeled herself as ghetto. This is the same exact woman that has 3 kids, not married, no fiance, nothing of the sort. But she finds pants as a disqualifier as to why it is that she didn't want to be specifically with or match up with this guy. Again, this is a woman that has 3 kids, and she labeled herself as ghetto. And she's disqualifying a man that could have potentially helped her, that could have been beneficial to her for the first time in her life, along with being beneficial to her kids. She disqualified this man because of his pants.
Your life is nothing. You serve 0 purpose.
So I'm just going to be honest, straight laziness took place. I saw the clip and I wanted to directly talk about it. Didn't feel like actually scanning on directly through the episode, but some people were nice enough to have the clips directly up here. So this is what we see. So the man to the left who was disqualified for his pants is the older gentleman to the left. The person that she decided to match up with is the person to the right. You see the taller guy. Now, some people have stated that the reason that more than likely she disqualified the first guy was more than likely because of his height. And we all know that women have a preference for men who are quote unquote taller, because all women seem to think that just because they wear heels that makes them that exact height, when in reality it does not. You're literally using an object or whatever in order to make yourself seem taller, when realistically you were never that height to begin with. But yet the requirements are having to do that 6'6" or 6'9", because as soon as they put on heels, they're 6'2" or 6'3", even though they're in actuality they're 5 foot something, right? But again, and some people have also stressed in the comment section that the main thing that she was leading with when it dealt with this guy, she was leading with celibacy. So a lot of guys are going to question and be like, okay, you want to be celibate, no problem, but why weren't you celibate before you had those 3 kids? That's an honest question. That is a very honest question, and a woman should not be mad about that question, because again, it's honesty. Because if you chose to, in a sense, you want this guy potentially to be in a relationship with, you're like, okay, I'm going to sit up there and make you wait, even though I find you to be my ideal match, my ideal mate. But the other guys who are not that ideal match, the ideal mate, you decided to lay down directly with them, unprotected, and have relations with them, not knowing what the future is going to foretell for you, that person or those kids. So yeah, this is where we are. And again, I want to reiterate that this is the same woman who decided to label herself as ghetto. So ain't nothing going to change here. This guy is probably going to walk off because she probably has a very slick mouth. Again, she labeled herself as ghetto. I'm not going off of anything else. I'm going off of what she specifically called herself. Usually women like that have a very smart mouth. They don't know how to speak to men. They don't know how to comprehend communication. They lack a lot of logic, and they will lash out emotionally.
Here comes a new challenger!
This person says, so she's just supposed to settle for whatever is what you're saying. I don't get it. Nobody shoot. I'm just asking a question. See, this is my problem. And I'm just trying to figure out why is it that when a woman presents herself a certain type of way directly, in first, like I said before, she titled herself as ghetto. And she has 3 kids. You can't make this stuff up. This is coming directly from the horse's mouth. That didn't get addressed at all. And she's basically stating that, okay, so this man is wearing what he wants to wear, but she's supposed to just settle for that. What do you even mean? Clothes can get changed. That doesn't even describe him as a person. Like I said, this is all this superficial type of stuff. This is how that woman, at the age that she is, got into the situation that she is, where she has 3 kids by 3 different men. Somebody cannot be consistent in a relationship. Somebody just does not know how to match up and pay attention directly to the signs. But you want to sit up here and have an issue and state that she is settling. She's been settled. She's been settled.
Another one.
This user stated, people get so offended when women, particularly black women, reject men for any reason. God forbid her being single and a parent. Just get the scarlet letter out.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
And women get offended when men actually have logical standards that have zero to do with emotion, but everything to do with stability and accountability. The craziest part is this, and again, this is no shame towards anybody, but the moment in time that a man who is single, that doesn't have any kids, that hasn't created anything out here, that doesn't have anybody running him up, the moment in time that he himself has standards and he expects a woman to be at a certain standard, this is when magically all women, including women that don't even have kids, want to be in the offended bracket for the women who this specifically pertains to. And I'm a little bit confused because last time I checked, all women are not the same, or at least that's what a lot of women have specifically told me. Don't compare me to any other woman. I'm different from every, other woman out here. I'm my own person and all this other type of stuff. No other woman can compare to me. But it's interesting how women can say that on one hand. But when it comes to this invisible sisterhood where everybody wants to be a victim because somebody else, in a sense, put themselves in a situation and the situation is being highlighted, like, oh, we're not going to allow her to stand by herself. We're all victims too. We're all women. Hear us roar. We're going to defend each other, even though we're in a competition and we're trying to prove that we are the best woman in order to be with the guy. It's the craziest thing. It's crazy work out here. It's crazy how psychologically women can trick themselves out of potentially being with a guy, even though they're competing for the exact same guy.
Another one.
This guy here said, so she could see his pants is too tight, but she couldn't see anything wrong with the 3 baby daddies. I mean, 3 baby daddies had to have something wrong with them too, because she's raising the 3 kids by herself. I guess she don't care then. Now, with 3 kids, she cares.
Now everybody is seeing what I have seen for the last couple years.
Again, the logic, it doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense. And some women will sit up there and say, well, it's not supposed to make sense to you. Actually, it is. If you want to be in a relationship with a man, the things that you do, the way that you move, your actions, it has to make sense so that a man can make a reasonable decision on if you are a liability or not. A man has to basically assume everything that you have, and he has to take hold of that. He's the one that is going to be responsible for that. He is the one that's also going to be responsible for you, your protection, financial, all of those things. This is what a lot of women are stating, right? So everything does matter. It does 100%. And for a woman deciding that she wants to disqualify a guy, not because of his personality, not because of how he treats women, not because of anything else, just solely off of the superficial pants. Crazy. Because, mind you, the guy that she chose that has a suit, he could have put hands on multiple women and she wouldn't even know it. But she's looking at the fact that he's wearing a suit and that he's taller, and that's a-okay. And a lot of women, just by that alone, a lot of women do not know how to make logical decisions when it deals with men that they specifically want to be in a relationship with. This is why a lot of women are in the circumstances that they are currently in at this moment in time, because they focus on the wrong things. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that was stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.